West Indies versus Pakistan. Second ODI game of the series. Now, I have put together some pointers here that I believe, if followed, could give us a competitive total to work with if we're batting first. Doesn't necessarily mean that we will win, but a score that would give our bowlers something to work with. In ODI cricket these days, it's not unreasonable to ask your team to score 310, 315, 320 because teams are generally looking to score well over 300 batting first. 350, 360, 370 and upwards, right? And we said that we're trying to qualify for the ODI World Cup. If we're going to go and give a good account of ourselves, we shouldn't feel uncomfortable being asked to score 300 or more. So we're going to go through the pointers that I have here and how we can go about getting up to about 300 batting first, how we need to perform in the different phases of the game. Also going to be talking playing 11 and batting order. So just give a listening ear, and you can also let me know your playing 11 if you have decided to make any change or any changes to the team. So, batting first, my people, the aim should be to control the power play. I respect the bowlers. I respect Pakistan bowlers, right? So, I am not asking our batsmen to go out there and create miracles or to bat more than I know they can. You know, just play normal cricket and being positive. So, we are looking to control the power play. Honestly speaking, we didn't do too badly in the first game. You know, hopefully in this game here, we can put together a 50-55 thereabout. And, you know, hopefully we still have all 10 wickets intact, right? We lost Brandon King early in game one. You know, the power play wasn't the worst. I mean, Casey Carty and Evan Lewis, they stayed there for a bit and made sure that, you know, we went through the first 10 overs without really collapsing after losing Brandon King. So in today's game, we're looking to get out of the power play with at least 50-55 thereabout. Obviously, you want more. You're always aiming for more, but this is the minimum that we are looking at, right? Utilizing the spaces on the field, making sure that we are putting away the bad balls, you know, rotating the strike. You know, there needs to be a willingness to run, right? You will see that especially further down. But for the first 10 overs, we're looking to maximize there. So that's from over number 1 to 10. If we're looking from about 11 to 25, this is where the hard work has to be done, right? A lot of running, my people. This is where we have to grind. You understand? Running a lot of ones and twos. Feeling restrictions will be lifted. So batsmen need to be willing to run. You know, play the ball in the gap and run. Rotate strike. You know, look to use your feet. Get to the pitch of the ball. I understand that our players are probably not confident playing the spin. So that is why they are not dancing down the wicket and using their feet, moving around. You know, they prefer to hang out on the back foot and look to back drive the ball and all sort of these things. But we need to score. You know, we have to keep the scoreboard ticking over, or else in the latter stages, you know, we're just going to lose a bungler wickets trying to go hard. So we have to try and see between 11 to 25 if we can just grind and work hard. You understand? You know, as I said, the match fitness will be tested here, right? Should be looking to run a lot of singles and twos. We already know the threat. We already know what they are bringing. They will look to stifle us with spinners. Obviously, Shan Shafridi did well in the first game, so they will look to utilize him again. But they will definitely be trying to get us with those with the spinners. 11 to 25, it's not unreasonable to ask for about 90 runs, right? Obviously, you would want more or you would take more, but it's not unreasonable to ask for about 85 to 90 runs, right? There. So that is what we would be looking for between 11 to 25. from round about 26 to 40, more rotation of strike. Hopefully, wickets in hand. This is when, in the latter stages of the in the 30s, we'll be looking to start going a bit. Hopefully, wickets will be in hand. We're still looking to rotate strike. We're still looking to put away the bad balls, yes, between these overs here, 26 to 40. Hopefully by 20 over 25 or thereabout, we would have at least 145 or so runs, right? And then between 26 to 40, we're looking to continue. Looking for about 70 to 75 runs in this phase here, right? As I said, always going to take more if it is there, but this is the minimum that we're asking, right? Hopefully we'd have set batsmen there that would be looking to turn it on, right? And shifting through the gears. 40 to 50, we are pretty strong. We are usually very strong here, in this phase. Hopefully we'll still have at least one set batsman. Wickets in hand, very crucial. Even though we're looking to rotate strike, looking to score runs, we need to have wickets in hand. If we have wickets in hand, my people, we can look to go even bigger in the last 10 overs. And wouldn't be unreasonable to ask for about 80, 85, right? 60 balls, right? A minimum there, because you probably will get wide and no balls and thing, but 60 minimum balls right there in the last 10 overs. You're asking for about 80, 85. Not the hardest thing. We have shown that we can do that. We can do that. And I mean, with wickets in hand, with at least one set batsman, that can work. And if you combine all of that together, it's 305. Obviously, you want more runs, but that's the minimum. I am showing respect to Pakistan, showing respect to their bowlers. And as I said, doesn't necessarily mean it will be a winning target. Obviously, we want them to score a winning target if they are batting a winning score if they are batting first. But if we look to play like this in the different phases of the game, then we can put together 305. You understand? We don't have to put 280 add all out and still have one over remaining. Just get the plan, stick with the plan, and we can't give away loose wickets. We don't have any problem with bowlers working you out and getting you out. That is what the game is about. It's bat versus ball, batsman versus bowler. So if the bowler set you up and work you out good and you're unable to really deal with it, it's a part of the game. But we can't have people standing in their crease and stretching at the ball, trying to play fancy looking shot and just drive the ball to cover, drive the ball to mid on, easy catch. We can't have them sort of things, right? We cannot have that. So if we break it up like that, easy 300, 305, right? As I said, this is batting first. Obviously, if we are batting second, if we're asked to bowl, if we win the toss and we decide to bowl first, then obviously we are chasing. So we will definitely have to revisit that. But we haven't been winning a lot of toss. I think so. If we end up batting first, just break it up in phases. Understand? People just play responsible cricket and we go out there and put together a nice little total, right? So yeah, that's basically how I'm looking at it. And as I said, Pakistan, they are ranked above us. So I'm not saying that we can just easily brush them aside. This is what I'm asking the batsmen for. After every game or so, you can hear Shea Hope or whoever comes on saying that there is improvement. They are seeing this and they are seeing that. If we end up losing the game and we put together a batting performance that I can say, yes, we're improving, then I can deal with it. They are obviously better than us. Right, they are better than us. Probably not by far, but they are better than us. So I can deal with it. I just want to see improvement, and not people just staying stationary or going backwards. So that is basically how I see it, my people. And where the playing 11 and batting order thing is concerned, I am going with the same playing 11. Right, didn't get a victory from it, but I would say that batsmen, few of them got in. We had 3 half centuries. Hopefully somebody will kick on in today's game, right? The bowlers at some stages in the game didn't look penetrative, but they didn't have a lot working with. So Pakistan didn't even necessarily need to take a lot of risk or things. So Not throwing the bowlers under the bus. You know, they didn't get enough to really defend. So we're going with the same bowlers, right? We're going with the same team. That's the same team. You know, we probably want to work it around a bit differently in terms of having probably even if it's an all-rounder, probably helping out somebody like a Jedediah Blades, you know, if it's getting too tough. So that is basically how we would do it. Because if I look at the squad, we don't have a lot of out and out other quicks. You understand? You know, Johan Lane was just called up for Ford, so you know probably that's an option there. But I'm gonna keep the unit together. I'm gonna keep the 11 together and see where we go from there. So yeah, big up on yourself. Bless.